Hi there, Trisha here, and I just wanted to go over a couple charts for yesterday and today. On Monday I said I would do a chart video for yesterday, and I just thought I would combine yesterday and today because I did not take any trades on either day, and I'll show you why. I actually used two setups requiring confirmation on three charts with indicators, and if I don't get that confirmation, then I stay out of the trade. I like to take trades that have high odds of being profitable, and definitely a conservative way to trade, but I like it. You can go to www.easyemintrade.com and check those out. I wanted to show you this chart from the 27th, and this is our longer tick chart, and you can see the yellow line is the close from the day before, and the green line is the high from the day before. So those are the high and the close from the 26th, which was Monday. And you can see that we're just kind of going back and forth, within those two lines, really, without really any trend direction. So, if you get a scalp trade that sets up on one of those types of days, then great. But usually you're not going to have your trend indicator over 20 when you have a day like that. And if you do have it over 20, it's for a very short period of time. So, just was a tough day to take a trade, because you did not have the trending indicator over 20, in order for us to get any decent trades. So of course, if you're somebody who trades a different style, using support and resistance, then possibly you could have had a couple trades. But that's not the way that I trade, and unless you have that in your plan, written in your plan, then I would not start to change setups in the middle of a day. I would definitely have it written in your plan what you're willing to take and what kind of trades you're willing to trade. This is for today, and I wanted to point this out. This is our longer tick chart, and you can see that the price actually is above and below our one moving average, and of course above the other moving average. So that is going to indicate longs when it's above both of those moving averages. And but you can see you didn't have any real concise entries because you were close above, close below, close above, close below. And also I want to point out on our lower indicator, our lines are not crossed in the right direction. We've got the green over the purple, which signifies a long, and then you have the green below the purple indicator line, which then indicates a short. But we have discrepancies because we're above our moving average, which is indicating a long. So you can see that we just have too many misconfirmations here. Really, there's no uniform consensus as to what to do here, and that's pretty typical for a day where you're going to have an FOMC announcement. Usually in the morning you don't get much going on at all, and then in the afternoon, just after lunch, things get a little bit crazy, up to the announcement and then right after the announcement. So best to just sit back and sit on your hands unless you actually do get a setup. We did not have anything that set up that I would be willing to take. We didn't have really any time frame where we were over our trending indicator, and just the fact that on this chart, our lower indicator, is not signaling along, even though everything else is here. So again, for me, I'm just going to sit on my hands, and I don't trade after lunch on an FOMC day meeting announcement unless after things quiet down, something sets up. So you can see where things got a little bit crazy here. This is pretty much, it was pretty much sideways, not a whole heck of a lot going on until about 1 o'clock. Then things started to get a little bit crazy, and then right up here, right around the announcement time, just high, swing high, swing low, huge bars. Really difficult to trade that unless you have a specific setup that you use for FOMC announcement days. I know a couple people that have a specific setup that they use for those days, but for me personally, that's just a little bit like gambling, only because you don't really know what's going to go on. I know a lot of people will trade the tick extremes on those days, but for me, I'm just going to sit on my hands, because you could see the size of those bars. They're huge moves. So if you happen to be on the wrong side, that's just really big bars there. So for me and my style of trading and my personality, I'm just best to sit back and just watch the show. So anyway, no trades for Tuesday or Wednesday, but I did want to share with you, those charts just so you can see what I'm thinking and, why I wouldn't take trades. Now, some people might have traded around 1 o'clock or so. There was a setup that did occur on the scalp trade, but again, not for me. But it worked out great for them, so I'm really happy for them. And if you took it, then it would have worked out great for you too. Again, just my style, and it fits my personality, just to be more on the conservative side. So anyway, go to www.easyemintrade.com and check those out.